which I mostly do. It depends. Norah Jones back.
93.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit. Well, hello there, fellow rejects. We are here today to watch something we did not originally plan on watching, which is Ted Season 1. Now, we are committed to at least the first couple of episodes. The rest is all dependent on you guys. If this gets enough traction, we will continue for the remainder of the season. Of course, so it all depends on y'all. So leave likes, leave comments, watch the whole thing, or watch as much as you can, because watch time counts on YouTube. Yeah. Gotta love the algorithm gods. John, whatever. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yes.
I'm doing well, man. I'm actually glad you're here. We're doing this. I was surprised we were doing this, so...
Believe it or not, I'm glad you're here.
No, all right. I'm glad I'm here, too.
No, yeah, you were out of town, just for context. But, like, yeah, it's cool to come back for a third going with us three and the Ted universe. So I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things with the show. So how about you guys?
Those are all good facts.
Dude.
How are you doing, John?
Believe it or not, I'm doing okay. I'm happy to see the both of you. Thunder buddies for life. How are you, G?
Yeah, that's where we call the Thunder Buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look at you touching your heart. Well, guys, we're going to watch the first episode. Let's see how this goes. Never seen any of it. Excited to find out why y'all are recommending it so much.
For real.
In 1985, little John Bennett wished on a shooting star that his teddy bear would come to life.
You're not Captain Picard.
Yeah, I was like...
Ted was an instant worldwide phenomenon, but now it's 1993.
93.
Eventually, nobody gives a shit.
My words are lazy, my thoughts are hazy.
Norah Jones back.
Max Burkholder.
I'm happy I'm yours.
Did he have a sister?
I don't remember seeing a sister.
They're estranged. Framingham. Framingham. Wow.
It's not working. Here, let me try something.
Blow
You
it.
gotta blow in it. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, the game.
Wow, you were gonna make some guy very happy one day.
Lol.
Try it again with eye contact.
Hey, that was a good blow.
Anybody see my car keys?
Yeah, they were on the floor. Dad stepped on them and got mad.
What do you do with them?
I think he threw them.
On the floor.
Mario and Luigi supposed to be. Is it part of their character that they're?
Christ. Seriously?
What?
Little people.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Are they supposed to be?
You're a teddy bear.
So what? Doesn't matter. Yeah. You know what? I am a. And I will thank you not to tell our community how to use our words.
Yes.
Well done, Teddy.
Oh, well done.
Come on, Susan.
I can express myself without that kind of language. Thank you.
Come on, we got a bet going. Just one time.
What's the bet?
Oh, that Ted can get Mom to swear.
Oh, no, it's going to happen.
Just say shit.
Shoot.
Just give us the finger. Say.
Ted, really?
It's not a race. You can say it.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys.
Okay.
Wait, you're not wearing pants. Where'd you get this?
Don't you worry about where I'm keeping stuff.
I like that he has to eat.
I'm sorry your day was hard, honey.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't fix the car.
What happened to the car, Dad?
Whole rear fender got smashed.
Well, how bad is it?
It's gonna be at least $400.
Who hit it?
But I was parked outside the Hong Kong buffet, so do the math.
Jesus.
Complete bullshit.
We're at dinner.
It's a bullshit stereotype.
Tell that to my car.
Trying to see why this character is not in the movies.
This whole household is so backward. Ted has used 2 derogatory terms this afternoon, and then there you go, topping it off with that ignorant comment.
I said, what was the other one?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're living in my house with my family, eating our food and drinking our milk. Tough shit if you don't like it.
That's great. I'm so glad you don't count me as a member of the family, Uncle Matty.
Matty, tell her you're sorry.
Of course he won't. Because if he did, he'd be admitting I'm right, which would also be admitting he is a classic Boston racist.
Ooh.
I'm I'm not a racist. My favorite movie is Rocky.
Not racist.
Italians
Apollo Creed is in the movie.
Fair enough.
Oh my God.
Man, it's assuming you count Italians as whites, which I mostly do.
Which I mostly do. It depends.
You can be racist too.
What?
What?
Do you remember when you were a little girl? You used to cut the hair off your Barbies?
What?
Okay.
You used to cut the black Barbie's hair off first to see how it
Oh.
looked. But then if you liked it, then you'd cut the white Barbie's hair. So you're a little racist too, Blaire.
What the hell?
That is weirdly so much more damning than anything.
Fine. Yes, okay, I cut the black Barbie's hair. Yes, I was 8 years old, okay? I didn't fucking know any better.
What was the black Barbie's name?
Oh, no.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, it gets even worse.
Yeah, what was the water fountain situation like at the dream house?
Was there like a special entrance for the black Barbie?
Oh, did you call it the I Have a Dream House?
Oh my God.
I was a fucking child, all right? At least I have that excuse. There's a complete lack of education in this family.
That's not true. I go to school.
What about Ted? He's never had a day of education in his life, and it shows, using words like,
Oh, was
you should be going to school every day with John. You'd learn something, and maybe you wouldn't make all these ignorant comments.
Ted goes to school.
Yeah.
Ted, you might have fun.
No, I would not have fun. And The Price is Right is on at 10 a.m. and I'd miss Plinko, and Johnny respects me too much to want me to do that.
I do.
He tells me all about Plinko when I get home.
That is such a cop-out.
Look, I guard the house when you guys are out.
Plinko is the best Price is Right game.
It is. We live in such special times.
Special time. Barbie, Tori, Skipper. What is the other Barbie?
Yeah.
Love the depiction of the family.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yes! Ah!
Nice. It's a good effect.
All right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
he's
Another
cleaner.
day with the house to myself. What's fun? Oh, let's see if we can find where Matty hides his...
Lol.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my. Oh,
Talk
no.
about the right to bear arms.
Oh, no.
Bear arms, bearing arms, right?
Lol.
Oh, wait.
Good pun.
Oh,
Good
I know
pun.
what to do with this.
Oh,
A slip and slide?
Yeah, what?
You know, soggy. Hey.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
I am
actually pretty
so glad I tried this at home.
Who did you shoot?
What the hell was that?
Oh, it's okay, Mrs. Petchko. I'm just doing a science experiment.
Is that a gun?
I mean, that's one function of it, yeah.
What are you shooting at?
Nothing?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. You've seen crazier in this.
No,
not the
TV.
TV.
Anything but the TV.
Well, might as well go to school.
The Hangout vibe with the movie works really well for a show format.
Definitely.
The Russian boxer has all this technology, right? But Rocky's way up in the mountains. What the?
Oh,
The dad is so funny.
yeah. I've seen this guy before.
What the is this?
Oh, this is cupcake, peaches, and beef stroganoff.
Yes.
What happened to the TV?
I accidentally shot it.
You shot it?
Yeah, and I felt really bad about it. And then I was like, hey, Ted, it was an accident.
This is the kind of shit that wouldn't happen if he was in school.
Wait, what?
You're going to school. You're going to school, and you're gonna grow a brain.
Oh, come on.
I think brains are sexy.
Hey, Johnny, you awake?
Yeah, I was just off. Relax, I'm with you.
You don't do that when I'm in the room, right?
No, not usually.
Oh, shit. That's why I had the Spanish galleon dream.
Yes.
That I was rowing on a Spanish slave ship.
Oh,
and the guy
my
on
God.
the drums was pounding faster
Oh,
and faster.
my God.
And I swam to a desert island. And when I came ashore, there you were, off.
Yep. Probably.
Okay, good night.
How bad is school gonna suck?
You're not gonna like it. Well, it's like getting your nuts smashed together so hard they become just one nut.
Not quite good night moon, but I'll see you in the morning. I gotta lug these things around all day.
Oh my God, this is the back lot.
The back lot for sure.
We look like bombers having second thoughts.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
We do.
You get self-conscious being the only white guy at your school?
I don't know. We live in a Boston suburb. Oh, last year we had an Indian kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but they got him.
They got him.
They got him.
What do you mean they got him?
He used to share his Dunkaroos.
You know what? I'm gonna get expelled.
For what?
I don't know yet. I'll come up with something. It's the only way. I'm missing card sharks.
Card sharks.
Dude, look. There she is.
What?
Look.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Seth MacFarlane likes his blondes.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's her name?
Sheila.
Shayla.
What the kind of malevolent god would do that?
It's like a parents knew she was gonna be hot and they wanted to level the fields.
Think fast, Bennett.
Hey, Zork. What the you got here? You bringing your dolls to
Oh,
school?
he's bullied.
Oh, God.
Ah, that insert.
Nice teddy bear, Bennett.
Oh,
you must be
no.
going full gay on us, huh?
Oh no.
I always knew you were a big queer.
You know, I don't want to speculate on who's gay, but didn't you just touch his... Hey, anybody else here gay?
That's right. It
Oh,
is the 90s.
It's great. It's the fucking...
You know what, Teddy? I think I'm really glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks. I'm still gonna get kicked out.
You can really see the makeup on Bennett.
Good script supervision with his shirt, though.
Lord Byron was the toast of Regency London. During this period, he wrote The Siege of Corinth, The Bride of Abydos, and what else?
Lord Byron.
I think this guy's lost 40 hairs since class started.
It's like they're not falling out, they're jumping out.
Ted. Can you complete this verse? She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies.
Your wife is f***ing other guys.
Oh. He wants to get expelled.
You think you're funny, but you know what? Joke's on you, smart guy, because my wife and I are having problems.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa.
My wife had an affair last year.
Whoa.
And we both tried to recover, but fact is, neither one of us has been able to forget it. So, joke's on you, funny man.
Not really quite sure how the joke's on me, but
Who's laughing now?
I mean, I think I still am. But...
Life comes with a lot of pain, kids. So better you learn that right now and develop some nice hard calluses over your feelings.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get kicked out?
Are we gonna repeat at some point the getting promoted gag? The
I
more
know.
he tries to get kicked out, like
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm the king of the wieners!
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Ted Bennett, please report to the principal's office. Well, don't mind if I do.
Do you know where my last job was?
Were you on night court?
I was principal at Dorchester High.
Dusta.
Wait, isn't their mascot just a guy with a knife?
Technically, Stabbers was a pirate, but yes.
Stabbers.
I watched a lot of students stumble and drift through the system to come out on the other side without any real education.
Oh, wow.
Some of them did what you're doing.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to let the same thing happen here.
Love that. Don't like where this is going.
I'm not going to suspend you or anything else. We are going to make a successful student out of you.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, man. Are you sure I'm the right guy? There's a fat kid who likes to touch...
Wow.
Oh.
John Hancock
Maybe I
had
can just tell Matty to go
the old
fuck
clock
himself.
tower.
No way, dude. My dad's a sadist. He thought Vietnam was fun.
Whoa.
What the hell kind of fucked up wish makes it so your teddy bear comes to life, but he's still got to eat?
Yeah. Well, you know, that's life. Dude, that, what is that,
man.
a cabriolet?
There she is.
We know it's not going to work out, though, unless she turns into Mila Kunis.
She is definitely a girl in the 90s.
Did you see that? That was a joint.
Dude.
Oh, shit.
Teddy, that's your ticket out of here.
Wow, what do you mean?
You get caught with drugs in school, you're gone.
Oh, do they not smoke weed?
No.
They don't smoke weed yet.
I guess not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Well, fuck, let's go talk to her.
You fucking kidding me? I'm not going to talk to Sheila Borgwat.
Borgwat?
You said you stare at her every day. This is the perfect excuse to go talk to her.
Good point.
I will tell her you watch Full House so you can off to Lori Loughlin, but that you can't always predict how long the scene is, so half the time you to an establishing shot.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lori. Oh, Lord. Oh, fuck, a tasteful duplex.
Tasteful duplex, let me tell you.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hi there.
Ooh, you just wash your hands?
Sweat.
I had diarrhea.
Hi, I'm Ted.
I'm Sheila.
Oh, let's not ruin things. You were smoking a little pot.
Yeah. What, are you gonna narc on me?
Oh, no.
No, Teddy and I often partake of
Oh.
El Bowl.
And the pot inside it.
It wasn't much diarrhea.
We're looking to get some weed. We thought maybe you could help us out.
A little goes a long way.
Sorry, bro. That's not gonna happen.
It's not for him, it's for me. We all take. The fucking Care Bears are all meth addicts. Fozzie's a head. You know, he was in the room when John Belushi died.
Oh my gosh.
If you want, I can hook you up with my connection.
Oh, that would be wonderful. And might I say, you are a very beautiful woman, Shelley.
Sheila.
Oh, God, I know.
I know.
All right, this is my allowance for the month. If Dad asked where it went, we bought tickets to see Schindler's List.
What do you mean? That's only like $8.
Shit, you're right.
We went a lot of times.
We were so moved that we donated it to Jew causes. Hi, I'm here for the wheat.
Oh, what? Lines up. Hardcore liberal.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's you?
Who gave you this address?
Fucking Blaire sells pot?
You're that teddy bear that came to life back in the 80s.
What? Yeah, but I've done other stuff since then.
Sarah and I grow it here in her apartment, and we're using the money to help pay for tuition.
Plus, you can smoke pot.
Wait, Matty charges you rent? Jesus, Anne Frank wouldn't be caught dead in that place.
Oh my god.
I'm allowed to make that joke. Johnny and I donate.
I was about to say, when's that come back?
You've never smoked before, have you?
What are you talking about? Yeah, I have.
Oh,
I do
wow.
lots of...
Your best friend, my little cousin, is 16 years old. I'm not gonna enable him.
Well, I'm not either.
Oh.
We need the money. Why not just do it?
We need the $27.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be the biggest star in the world and then nobody gives a shit about you? I'm friggin' Kirk Cameron.
Wow.
I don't even know this.
Turn to Christ, my friend.
We should smoke it.
They glow.
Johnny, this is my ticket out of school.
You know, we smoke some and save some for the plan.
Oh, no.
We're about to get high together for the first time.
Yeah, so?
Let's do this right.
Yeah, not in this bedroom. Whoa.
Should we say grace?
Oh, yeah, good idea. Hello, God. It's me, Ted, one of your weirder creations. Let us not be so high that we have to call an ambulance. Amen.
Let there be light.
That could happen? You could do it like that?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Oh.
It's just about like channeling, I guess. So
Yeah.
where you could-
That makes sense. And thus it begins.
Yes, the slow-mo walking shot.
I like that. That's a clever way to...
You know, this is like the perfect food for the perfect night.
Yeah, like who invented food? That guy rocks.
Oh, no.
Can you guys believe that we're just like, we're sitting here and we're like having an experience?
Truly cosmic.
Yep.
You have found your haircut.
This night.
This night.
Is there a fucking gas leak or something?
There's a turbo diesel OG leak.
It's funny, I ate all those steakums and I'm still hungry.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was in Colorado.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Blaire.
You guys are stoned.
You're too loud.
You fucking swore it was just for you.
All right, okay. I didn't want to have to resort to this.
I love you.
Okay, look. I think if we all just take a couple of deep breaths here and just try to...
Oh my god. The speed. Oh my god.
Come on, where the hell are you? I just want to talk.
Yeah, bullshit.
Wow.
How the hell did you get up there?
Climb the drain pipe.
Okay, well, why don't you come on down here and we can discuss the situation?
No, because you're going to come at me.
Oh my God, your boy! He's on the roof!
It's all right, Mrs. Fetchko.
I'll call the fire department.
There's a lot here you're not understanding, Mrs. Fetchko.
For God's sake, you've been listening to the news? Eisenhower says we all got to stay inside.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh no, your son.
Okay, you little shit, you are in a lot of trouble.
Look, it was...
You gave pot to a 16-year-old. I mean, what the fuck were you thinking?
Well, on the bright side, he loved it.
I could be in really deep shit here.
Boy, it must be cool being this tall all the time.
I'll put you in a Matty load.
Okay, fuck, I'll do it.
She's a really good addition to this.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we plant the weed in my locker, then you go to the principal and rat me out. She searches my locker, and boom, it's back to Plinko.
Nah, man, the teacher's gonna want to share some with you.
Right now, we're just two guys standing here having a conversation. Okay, here we go. Let me have it.
Oh boy.
Man, we really put a dent in this thing, didn't we?
Oh no.
What do we got here?
Fucking Clive.
That is a very important bag of weed. Now I know where to get a free buzz. Thanks, bud.
Ow.
God damn it, Clive, we need that weed! Oh,
Oh no.
What the hell are you two doing out here? Get to class.
227 sucks, and so do you. Okay, now you know I didn't mean that. I just needed a reason to be dragged in here.
What?
I have weed.
What?
I am in possession of marijuana here on school premises.
May I see it?
I lost it.
Clive has it. Say that Clive has it.
Yeah.
I would need to see the marijuana for there to be consequences.
Look, we are telling you the truth.
Yeah, I'm a bad seed. See, look.
I love you.
Drugs. I love.
Look, Clive has it.
Oh,
Well, then,
shit.
if Clive has it, he's the one in trouble.
No, it's not his weed. He was just holding it for me.
Nah.
Okay, we're done here.
This bear's got a backup plan.
You gotta steal some weed.
Teddy, I don't like this. It's stealing.
What am I supposed to do? Just ask her for it? She'll shove me in the dryer with Maddie's clothes.
How bad could that be?
Maddie changed his pants during dinner.
Yeah, that's bad.
All right, let's find it.
Oh.
There's a whole drawer here that's just cans of tuna.
How sad. Oh, fuck yeah.
You found it?
Jackpot.
Great. Let's go.
Hide.
No. Oh no.
Talk
Oh,
about periods or something.
Yeah.
I think I have a pack around here somewhere.
Oh, thank you so much. The CVS only had the men's razors, and I think those are only for faces.
Oh my. Oh.
You know, it's the 90s, Aunt Suze. You can go without shaving your legs if you
Yeah.
want.
No. I don't support this.
I was in high school. I used to forget sometimes, and I'd get made fun of.
Really? I hate that.
It's probably why I'm so self-conscious about it.
Oh, never mind. Grow your hair out.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. Anything.
Here we go.
One of the girls who used to make fun of me, her name was Margie Cronin. She used to call me Sasquatch.
Oh.
And then about a year ago, I saw in the flatware department at Bradley's, and I saw that she lost a hand. And I was so happy about it.
Yep.
Does it make me a terrible person?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I feel the same way.
Maybe this Christmas I should make her a mitten.
Oh.
I would just let that one lie.
Ew. What a giant cockroach.
Oh no.
I think someone's in the closet.
Get your gun.
Pepper spray. Oh no, he's got the weed.
Oh,
in
he's
his
got the weed in his hand.
Oh, this is BAD bad.
Why the fuck are you in my closet?
What do you protect your tuna collection?
John, is that Mary Joanna?
Mary Joanna.
Aunt Suze, this is my fault.
No.
Oh,
Damn.
I never wanted John to get involved. I promise you. I sold the pot to Ted.
I never should have let Johnny try it. I have failed in my role as a Jiminy Cricket.
Oh my god, dude.
We're using the money to help pay for tuition.
Well, you can't work at McDonald's?
It's $15K a year, Maddie. I'd have to sell myself at McDonald's.
Oh, you can call it fillet of flesh.
This is my house. I got the right to charge rent.
But Maddie, she's family.
Susan?
She's our
Susan, will you be
niece.
quiet and let me handle
Hey,
this?
don't talk to her like that.
Whoa.
She's a drug dealer, and I want her out of this house tonight.
Maddie, please.
End of discussion tonight.
Wow.
Jeez, Maddie.
Surprisingly, it got really real.
That's what Ted 2 taught us.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Christy, that was a black
Christy, it was. I've been trying to place it.
Oh,
Thank
good
you.
bit. I like
Thank
that
you.
bit.
That
Came back
script
around.
is so good. 'Cause
Yeah.
some lines that sound like they're just improvised. You find out are not improvised.
I'm really sorry. We didn't want you to have to leave, even if your bed is the size of a pool table. I mean, that's probably about the size of a pool table, right?
Shut the fuck up, Teddy.
Your Uncle Bernie is a drunk and an asshole. My mom's a psycho lunatic, and my brother's in prison.
What about your dog?
Dead.
Oh.
Fuck.
I tried so hard to protect Kevin. He's his parents' son, so now he's serving 10 years for robbing a Mrs. Fields at gunpoint and possession.
Mrs. Fields, it's like, what's the difference, right?
You're here, my man.
I want a cookie.
When I moved here, I told myself that I was gonna look after you. And instead, I introduced you to the wonderful world of drugs.
Hey, weed's all right.
I never expected you to look out for me like that.
Just take care of yourself. Family is poison. Do better than them.
You hear that, Humphrey?
Yes. I'll do better. I promise. Yes, sir.
God, Lori Laughlin's fucking gorgeous.
All right, don't start off.
If it's for imagining being married, you sick fuck.
Aw.
The cover of People magazine's a photo of us, and it says, "Who's Laughlin now?"
Well, it's good to know you can be both and market savvy.
It is key. It is key.
I always wanted a
You
brother
have a
or
brother right
sister.
now.
There she
Yeah.
was, right there, all along.
I guess under all that complaining about racism, there's actually a good person.
Wow.
I mean, this is my fault. Like, maybe I can talk to Dad. Get him to change his mind.
Good luck. He's never going to listen.
There's gotta be something we can do.
Wait a minute. You know what? There is. We are going to open the box.
Is that? I'll be right outside. Just let me know when you're finished.
Mike Henry?
Oh, is it?
Did you know that textile polymers are so thin nowadays that someone could be wearing an adult diaper and no one would even know it?
Are you wearing a diaper?
No, don't make this weird.
Oh.
The technology has come so far that
brown
limits
suit.
practically don't exist. It's all about confidence. Have that iced tea refill.
Why is this an ad?
Here it is. You sure you want to do this, right? I mean, once Dad finds out you have it, there's no going back.
Is it a baseball card?
He's gonna go nuts.
That's why I never told him. Deep down, I was saving it for a day like this, when the chips were down and all hope seemed lost.
Good.
All right.
Sir?
I need you to open box 1080. There's a pair of jeans in there.
Oh.
Oh, poor guy.
It almost worked. Almost no limitations.
He's not gonna talk to me for the rest of your life? You taking a vow of silence like a monk?
Why see Andrews?
What do you guys want?
I want to cut a deal.
I do love a good paperback sci-fi.
What are you talking about?
Let me tell you a story, Matty. Back when I was in Hollywood, I almost made a movie with Sly Stallone.
Bullshit.
No bullshit.
Rocky Stallone?
Yep. He came to me with the project, and I said yes. It was going to be about this astronaut cop and this wisecracking bear. I was the bear. And they got to go to space to save Christmas. But then the Challenger exploded, so they had to scrap the project.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Anyway, Stallone felt really bad about it, so he gave me this.
How do I know the name VC Andrew? Whoa.
Oh.
Mouth guard?
Rocky's mouth guard.
Fuck you. You're kidding.
Put it in.
Nope,
It's like kissing
You're
him.
shitting me.
No shit.
Does that mean...
Yes, the one at Planet Hollywood is a fake.
Holy shit! Shit!
Now, I will give you this priceless item if you give Blaire another chance.
Oh.
Why don't you put it on?
Ugh.
Oh, wow. I feel him in my mouth.
You gotta go the distance, Matty. Rocky would never have given up on his brother's wife's daughter. And neither should you. What do you say?
Oh my god.
So you can stay.
Oh, Matty, you mean it?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're gonna
yay.
kiss?
Fuck it.
Oh, honey, and no red.
Yeah, fine,
Oh,
fine.
Thanks.
Oh. Rocky brings people together.
You know, I think you and Stallone could still make that movie.
Oh, God, no way. It was total fucking garbage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't want to sound crazy, but I honestly think Paramount blew up the space shuttle so they wouldn't have to make that movie.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, that bad, huh?
It was that bad, yeah.
Walking off.
I was starting to think it was impossible for any of us to break the curse of the Bennett blood, but
Bennett blood.
what you did, it gives me a lot of hope. Thank you.
We were just trying to make things right.
Generations.
You're not like the rest of the family. You've got a shot. I think of my dad, drunk on his ratty couch watching Flash Gordon or some shit.
Flash!
That's not gonna be you. You're gonna do something.
That's not gonna be you?
You're gonna be somebody.
Thanks, Blaire.
You gonna Go the distance.
Promise me this. No more. Yeah?
No more.
No more.
Besides pot.
Besides pot.
What?
What an interesting way to trail off.
Ian McKellen.
Oh, that's very funny.
That's a cool, yeah.
I was gonna
cool.
say, we should have clocked it. Damn.
Reject Gang, I have been thinking an awful lot lately about what does health truly mean for me. I don't just mean aesthetically, because last year I made this whole big ordeal about like dropping 50 pounds because I just wanted to try to get those photos for the first time ever in my life. I did it. Then afterwards I was like, well, I kind of want to go back to eating whatever the heck I want, which has led to a lot of ups and downs in my journey. And now I'm at this point where, well, I'm realizing I kind of need sustainable energy and I am older now. So what is like ways to maintain being healthy without going all crazy about it? And so I've gotten back onto some healthy foods that I love to enjoy, because that's part of the key. And a big part of that has been HUEL, baby. And I'm specifically wanted to shout out this flavor right here because we got a bunch of HUEL products at the office. And the one that the team tends to gravitate towards, I'm talking many of the hosts, is specifically this delicious chocolate peanut butter flavor. HUEL didn't ask me to specifically shout this out. I'm just doing it because it is truly an amazing addition. So incorporating something like HUEL back into my routine along with something like this every day, the daily greens, has been a massive improvement on my life already at the beginning of this year. Like proper nutrition without crazy dieting is just so crucial, and HUEL I feel like is a great ingredient for that. So with me here, I keep our variety pack. I often rotate between things like the HUEL ready to drink and the Black Edition powder. This one truly is rich, filling, tasty chocolate peanut butter, man. It's just like my favorite. And I'm allergic to dairy. Thankfully, it is plant-based, created by registered nutritionists. It's affordable per serving, and it removes decision fatigue when my stress is already pretty high, because I tend to operate like that by default. So if you want something consistent without overthinking it, you can check out HUEL using the link and QR code on screen. You can use my code REJECTS for 15% off orders over $50. New customers only, minimum spend required. And yes, is this an ad? Absolutely. However, it is something I decided to go back to before they ever partner back up with us. So thank you, HUEL, for being a part of my life in more ways than one. All right, all right. Hey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have watched Ted Season 1.
Woo!
Episode 1.
Woo!
And you know what? It would mean a lot if you hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you want.
Yes, please.
If you act like you don't care, you're more likely to join. It's a little communication method.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, you know? Don't want to seem needy. So...
You know,
LJ, yeah. How you doing, man? What'd you think of the pilot?
Oh, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like that was hella fun. I didn't expect it to be that funny, but also Family Guy and American Dad. So of course I enjoyed it. I actually want to see the cousin in like a third movie.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, pretty cool, pretty funnier than I was expecting. Yeah, definitely. Kind of the same type of, I mean, it's Seth MacFarlane, so yeah, I didn't have very high expectations nonetheless, but that was cool. That was really fun. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Mr. H.
It was a good time. I'm BJ. If he's LJ, I am BJ.
Okay. Sorry.
For this show specific, no, I'll be Mr. H. There's just less obscene things we can do with that. Yeah. But no, this was very fun. This was, I appreciated that this was like a little more of a hangout thing than I maybe was expecting. I mean, you have the hook of like, Ted, you got to go to school. And I'm sure that's going to carry through a lot based off of these thumbnails from the upcoming episodes. But at the same time, like there is so much in here that is just about the two of them hanging out and getting you into the dynamic of this version of John and Ted. And then, setting the stage with the whole rest of the family. I liked everybody.
Yeah.
And I thought the bits were funny, and I'm excited to see more.
Yeah.
How about you?
I thought it was great. I thought it was actually really great.
Hell yeah!
And it's cool because I'm looking at the run times of these, and normally even on a streaming service, the run times of stuff usually for a comedy are clocked in at a very specific runtime.
Mm.
And these are all over the place. Like, this is an almost an hour-long comedy pilot.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they do that, it feels like 2 episodes slapped together in one. But no, they just wrote the one they needed to do. And it kind of seems like that might be the case for all of them, just based off of the sporadic runtimes.
Yeah.
So I was surprised by how it did not. It's weird because it definitely. It still feels like the movies, but also feels like a television show version at the same time. But that doesn't feel like a downgrade in quality, you know?
True.
Because the quality of the interaction, the comedy, the CGI of Ted, the overall dynamics are so well done. I guess because it feels a little bit more intimate and contained. That's what gives it its more show setting vibe because it feels like it's like the Bennett family, and then they got their stranger teddy bear living with them, and I really thought it was impressive how they did it. I appreciate the limitation on music that this show uses. You know, like with Seth MacFarlane, there's an association with television with the guy because I've actually never seen the show Orville. I've heard that was surprisingly an all right show.
Neither have I.
But that show from what I've seen of clips and stuff, there is like a certain type of snappiness and energy and chaos to it.
Sure.
I mean, it's a space show. So watching this, it really embody that hangout vibe of just them kicking it, surprisingly doubling down on the heart as well.
Yeah.
It makes for a really good time, and you don't need to see the movie at all to watch this.
Yeah.
Outside of understanding like an Easter egg or two, you really don't need to see the film. And I love that. Like, because this good, because like Mark Wahlberg, that's probably the best role I've ever seen Mark Wahlberg do. It's John Bennett, you know? It's probably the best work I've ever seen him do. So this whoever's playing young John Bennett, he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah.
And I like that he's got that wide eye, kind of like that delivery that goes up here. That sounds very much like a Mark Wahlberg, but he's got the teenager intensity. Like he's got that like wicked eye stare constantly going on, you know, sort of like that Jack Nicholson intense Jim Carrey thing going on. And so it's a different dynamic though. It's not exactly Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane. It's different, and it has to be different.
Definitely.
And it works though. I didn't find myself missing Mark Wahlberg is what I'm getting at, because I thought Mark Wahlberg was like perfect in those movies,
right? And
yet I did not miss him here. And most importantly, it does a really good job on being this for Ted series to come out in when the Ted 1 and 2 movies came out, we didn't have the social media climate we have now where quote unquote cancel culture came into existence and all that shit. This is coming out being just as irreverent and raunchy in that climate, but to position it in the 90s, to have a character who is at that transitional point of society talking about like words you can't say and sort of behaviorisms is a smart way to position this show to still maintain that humor without it seeming like it's like preaching anything, because it's not, you know. I thought it's actually like really smart, and that's part of the key to what makes Ted work is how it's more thoughtful. This IP is more thoughtful than you might initially think, and this show demonstrates that, I think, pretty well. I was surprised because I thought like, it's a show version. It's probably just going to be like, you know, the cheaper version.
Well, there is something, there's something charming because like the part of what's so very amusing about the movies is that they put way more into that than you ever needed to. So there's like part of the gag is how many resources we're putting into this. And I feel like there's kind of like a neat thing that the show is allowed to do because like the Ted is the effect that will cost money. And the rest of it doesn't feel at all encumbered by just being on the back lot and being confined to like a few locations. Like it naturally fits that way, and it doesn't feel like anything's missing. And it's like it's fun that the movies have that again gag of it that we're doing way more than we ever expected to.
True.
But here it's like kind of able to. You don't miss that. It's not like it's not big enough, but at the same time, I don't know. It smoothly transitions into something that feels a little smaller and a little more at home, and it makes sense given the context of that. And I like too that like in in an age of, you know, the new norms and Mr. Beecham's of the world, these like irreverent, you know, like sort of right-leaning comedies that have a character like the cousin here and they exist fully to be a wet blanket and they suck. Like, I like that you have the friction of like, yeah, of course, Ted is the irreverent character, so, you know, I feel bad for forgetting her name, but cousin is the foil to that, and there is, you know, a certain wet blanketness that comes with that if your point of view is the raunchy, irreverent one. But I like that by the end of the episode, like, that character is also like a nuanced character and a part of the family, and her inclinations, while an obstacle at some points, are also more in line with yours when it comes to like the weed stuff and like other things and having each other's backs, coming of age, and seeing the kind of family life that you might have to escape from. So I feel like in a lesser show, that character would just amount to being a punching bag, and so you can get to kind of have your cake and eat it too.
Definitely,
you know, yeah, you can acknowledge culture and the changing of culture, and too, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of '90s stuff that they're going to comment on with today's perspectives,
right?
Because this character has existed in the '90s too, but as a family unit, and too, I like the parents, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, more.
Let's
You
go
said
deep,
it all.
John.
Hey, come
Let's
on,
go deep.
Come on, it's a comedy
I
show.
thought
You know?
I have to go.
Keep talking deeper.
Like,
So that's all for comedy reviews.
Yeah. Comment on the nature of Ted's, you know, like worth and value as a living being.
Oh my gosh!
Because he's not. You had the whole court case yet, being human. You know?
Yeah.
Show's about growing up. That's the theme of all the Teds.
Yeah, definitely.
They're all coming of age.
They are all coming
John
of age.
is always coming of age.
They are all about growing up, aren't they?
Definitely, yes. I mean, I don't. Yeah, you guys said a lot that I agree with, but also a very profound kind of dissection of it all. I just
we
thought
got what we wanted.
We got
I just
we
thought
are very deep.
It was friggin' sick. Like what? What do you want me to say? No,
It's
but yeah,
funny.
It's freaking sick.
Endearing. It was funny. Nice use of the back lot.
Oh yeah, that was cool. That
They
was
go
cool
to school
see
at the
it.
clock tower.
Yeah. But yeah, enjoyed it. I'm hoping we can continue this with us three watching this.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. This is real surprisingly really fun, man.
Yeah,
this
for
is
real,
fun.
please.
This is really good. I feel like I probably like this more than the movies, depending on how this all goes.
I'm leaning towards there too, man.
This format seems like it, and obviously Seth MacFarlane coming from TV.
Yes.
Sense. Like, I think he makes a better movie than you might expect as of the Teds, but I can see this format lending itself very well to this.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
All right. Well, thank you guys for encouraging this watch. We'll see you all soon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here.